Welcome back to page 121. Today we're going to jump into the Third Imperium book. Again, this book is the Thomas the Tank Engine of role-playing books. A really useful book. Thomas always wanted to be a really useful engine. My boys used to like Thomas the Tank Engine. This is a really useful book. I like this book a lot. We're going to take a look at the planet Reference. Reference, what the heck is that? Well, Reference is in the Cadian subsector, and it's kind of the home of the Scout Service, but also home to a lot of research stuff. So it's basically a library. It's a big old library planet. I like Reference. I've never used Reference in a game, but I've got to one of these days. But we start out, we have an Imperial naval base there. We have a gas giant present. We have an Imperial Scout base there. It is a desert world by the depiction there. B through C is its in reference to its UWP, and the stylized R in red there is a research station. So it is a core research station for the Third Imperium. So for Reference itself, we start with B, which is the starport quality. It's the second best. You can get refined fuel there. Most ships can be serviced. And then with the naval base there, of course, it's very important that they have a good star base. The size of the planet is only a 1. It's very small, 1,600 kilometer. It's the size of a small moon, with a 0.05 gravity. Atmosphere type, 0. There is none. Hydrographic percentage, 0 to 5%. It's a desert world. Basically, any water that it would have would be locked up in frozen. Then we have a population code of 7, which is tens of millions. We have a government type of 2, which is a participating democracy. That's interesting, considering how important it is to the Third Imperium. We have a 7 of a law level. Law level's a 7. Shotguns and any shooting weapons are banned. Most armors are banned. And then the tech level of the world as a whole is tech level 12. Tech level C there on the depiction there. So kind of interesting. I took a look at Reference a while ago on my channel. I'll put a link to that below. But Reference is a really cool place. It's, as I said, where the scouts can't hang their hats. And it tells us here, located at the nominal center of the Imperium, it's almost exactly the center plane of the galactic disk. It is the administrative headquarters of the Imperial Scout Service, Imperial Interstellar Scout Service, and the primary data storage archive of the Imperium. If there's a deep, dirty secret that the Imperium has, it's here on Reference. In the outstanding Agent of the Imperium book by Mark Miller, there are some things where the agent, for reasons in the story, sends stuff, information directly to Reference, just so he's sure that it goes someplace where it'll actually be looked at, not just some completely impersonal facility. Reference does have a habit of taking a look at all the stuff in their archives and kind of keeping things fresh. They allow you to go there and research. With you have to have a permit to do so, and you can only limit you can only go to certain areas. The pass is limited, but you can get a pass to go and study there. Here is Encyclopediopolis, which is the city, the main city of Reference, and we see all the towers, and then each of the commercial and transportation buildings are represented by different names of the Third Imperium. Different sectors, so that's kind of neat. And then 2,000 Worlds, the Hivers, the Aslans, the Dani, all have their own enclaves on this world. So Reference is really good if you're looking to build something into your campaign where the players have to go and deal with the bureaucracy. It's a good role-playing opportunity. Your players can get in there and deal with the bureaucracy. It's not a place where muscle's going to get it done. You're going to have to be, first off, inside, because the outside is unlivable. And so you're going to have to get along. If you go in guns a-blazing to a librarian, right, great, okay, you may conquer the reference desk, no pun intended, but that's all you're going to do. You're not going to get anything else done. So if your players go in there with that in mind, they're not going to do too well. I really enjoy Reference. It's one of the things I love about Traveller. It's just teasing the imagination with this kind of thing. The Encyclopediopolis, a real quick note on Encyclopediopolis, which is the main city that has all the information you can research. you have to present a reason why you're researching it. You can't just say, I want to look for shipwrecks in the year 620 in the Third Imperium. No. Why? Are you doing research for some kind of scholarly work? Are you doing research just for some kind of video? What? And then they're going to take a look at your application and they're going to decide whether you're going to be allowed in or not. And it is their discretion whether you can get in or not. There is an appeals process. Go ahead and strap in. You're going to be a while going through that. But that's kind of what I like about reference. It's a bureaucracy that's shielding all this information that, if just given willy-nilly, could become catastrophic to the residents of the Third Imperium and charted space. So I like that. I like what you can do with reference as far as the deep, dark secret. Is the Ark of the Covenant sitting in a crate being studied by top men? Or is there a secret in there that you're going to uncover that's going to just absolutely blow the doors off of every previous thought in a certain field of science? There's just all kinds of fun stories you can work out of reference. I like how inhospitable the world is, because that creates another buffer for the players to have to overcome. They can't just run outside and run away. You're going to be inside the whole time in some kind of environment, or you're going to be out there in a vac suit and with almost no gravity. You're going to have to really be careful when you're on reference. You don't want to end up dealing with the environment of reference. So the bureaucracy is actually easier to deal with than the environment. But that's all I've got today on page 121. Just a quick look at reference, one of the more important worlds in the Third Imperium. Let me know what you think. Do you like the UWP series I'm doing? If you do, let me know. Put comments below. Also, if there's any planets that you think I should take a look at, let me know. I've got quite a list right now that I've worked up, and I'll be doing some of these, a couple a month for the foreseeable future, unless, of course, nobody watched them, in which case I won't. But that's it for today on page 121. I want to thank you for your time. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe. Leave any comments below. Tell your friends, still growing the channel. We recently cleared 5,000 subscribers. Yay! And also take a look at the Patreon, see if you can help me out there so I can continue to improve the channel. That's it for today. Thanks for your time. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.